Hey guys, Eric ProTex Remodeling in Burleson, Texas. Today I got my work clothes on again, trying not to do this too much, but this is a big siding job that we're starting that's got a lot of rotted wood and a lot of details on here, so I got to help the guys get started. So check this out. We started putting windows in, Value Line Series windows. Here, we're going to do all this soffit, put new ceiling fans. We painted these posts. They used to be gray. We got a bunch of rotted wood down here. So this is, I'll show you here in a second. So this is masonite, right? Masonite is what they built these houses of in Texas. It's what I like to call cardboard siding. And if you've got old siding on your house, this is what it is. This is the junk they built your house out of. That's what happens when it gets wet and it gets compromised, right? You can't fix that. If somebody tells you they can fix it, you're wasting your money. The only way to fix it is do what I did. Cut it out of there. We're gonna put some OSB down there. We'll put some house wrap on this thing, and it's gonna all be sealed up. We won't have no more moisture problems. I think that might have been caused by whatever that drain is, because it's super loose. There's some kind of water getting in there. There was also holes. I mean, it could be anything. This is one of those deals where this really needed to be done years ago, but better late than never. So over here, like, they didn't even have, somebody took off the fascia board, so they didn't have a fascia board. Somebody put vinyl gutters up there, which was a bad idea, and they rotted out all that fascia. You can see there's no, people have, I guess, replaced that soffit in the past, so there's no soffit vents. You got some soffit vents up here, but they're all plugged up, so we're going to get rid of those old ugly vents. We're going to cut in more ventilation. There's no ventilation down here whatsoever. We're going to ventilate this whole thing. All these overhangs are going to be ventilated. That's going to make a huge difference on the inside of the attic space in the summertime. It's going to keep your attic temperature much cooler, which is going to translate into the ambient temperature of the house being much cooler. Right over here, we got a big giant sag in the garage door header that we're gonna attempt to jack that header up, or jack that up and lag bolt it up into the header. Hopefully they didn't take the center support out of this garage. A lot of these garages, man, people want a double garage, so they remove the center support without replacing the header. And what happens is that header now is not big enough to carry the load above it, and it ends up sagging like that. So if you own a house and you had somebody cut those center supports out, you didn't replace that header, you made a big mistake. You're gonna want to do that. You can see these windows all have seal failures on them. That's why this glass is all fogged up, right? So our windows, depending on the window that you go with, the Value Line window, 20 years on seal failure. The best in class window, or the solar defense window, 30 years on seal failure, so you don't have that problem anymore. So we're gonna get rid of all this rotted wood. We're gonna replace what's rotted. We're gonna wrap it in house wrap. We're going to put Prodigy on this house. So Prodigy is a stack lap, 1.5 inch thick. It's the nicest siding I have to work with. 16-foot lengths. You get 33% less seams. It just looks super cool on a house like this. We're going to replace this old column over here. I don't even think she needs that column, to be honest with you. I don't think there's any load right there, because you got that wall right there. That's a load-bearing wall, and I think that's load-bearing. I don't think there's any load here. I would consider not even doing that column if I was her, but we're going to do it with an aluminum column. We're going to put scallops, just like we did on the ranch house. We're going to put scallops over there. We're going to put scallops over there. We're going to trim out this bay window. It's going to look super cool. Put a new front door in here. So we'll get some videos rolling here and keep you up to date with our progress and let you know how it's going. If there's anything we can help you with, give us a call, 817-422-0552, or visit us on the web at protexremodeling.com.